Hello, welcome pen friends. Welcome to a very special edition of the pen allowance. It's the income tax edition. I have just welcomed a new pen into my home and I just love it. It's the Pilot Vanishing Point. I chose the gunmetal gray finish and I just love this pen. It clicks. It clicks, no cap or anything. And I've been writing with it. It's a medium point. And I'm gonna just show you the pen and talk about it a little bit. I just find it just very pretty, but I want to show you how it writes because that's the main thing. What I did was I loaded it up with Noodler's Heart of Darkness. That is an ink I'm really familiar with. I'm using it in a lot of other pens too. I've got two loaded up right now with the ink to do note taking, but I found this to be incredibly smooth. The pen looks so elegant and feels so balanced and nice and weighty in the hand. It's so convenient, really, for me not to have to worry about a cap when I'm doing note-taking and I'll be on the phone a lot with my mother or on business calls and I just love it. And it has a very bold point compared to what I thought it would have for a medium, but I'm not disappointed. I would rather it be just a nudge too wider than I'd like than thinner. I just don't have any patience at all for too thin because it doesn't show my ink off. So I'm just, wow, I'm so excited. I ordered it from Goulet Pens and I'm reshooting this video because I forgot the crystal. And I know that a lot of you want to see a crystal. So here I am. Let's see if I can remember what I haven't said. Let me show you. This is on the Rhodia. The writing sample, and it was just really incredibly smooth. Just a wet noodle writer. $148, so I would expect it to be very high quality and write really well. Just wonderful. Now down here I wrote with I have a Lamy Safari medium loaded up with that Noodler's Heart of Darkness too. I don't see a lot of difference in the medium and fine nibs I have for my Lamy. So it is with the medium, but it's a little finer. And then the Pilot Petite One, that little bang around pen that I use all the time. And of course, there's no comparing because this is just super smooth. A gold nib like that. I like the grip. I like how you hold the pen. I love the fact that you click it to use it and everything. Let's see. I wrote on. This is Tomoe River paper. And I'm looking forward to using this with another color, but to start with, I knew I have quite a few pens loaded up with blue, red, purple, different colors, so I really wanted to see how it behaved with an ink that I just know a lot about. So, wow, I'm just so excited. You're catching, here we are, this is 4 hours in to having this pen, and I'm just super excited. So, what had happened was that I'm so happy. I'm so pleased my husband encouraged me to get it. I kept backing out. I was anticipating. We got our refund, and then, I was anticipating what was going to happen, and I had gotten unexpected money PayPal to me, which put me up into the category of having enough to buy this pen. And it's kind of overwhelming right now. I'm so excited. So I ended up with $200 in my pen account, my little pen account. It was a big pen account, and I ordered, in addition to the pen, I ordered some Clairefontaine envelopes and stationery. This is lined paper here. Let me see if I can show you. It's quite large and it's lined. It's listing it in centimeters, but to me it's a full-size sheet with 50 sheets. And then the envelopes were 25 envelopes in the package. And I'll show you my little Goulet slip here. Let's see, just the side of it anyway. So I did spend $174 out of what I wound up with, which was $200. And the stationery and the envelopes and the pen, and $11 for shipping because I wanted a signature confirmation. Actually, I blew it big time on the shipping because if I had had the money all added up in time, I had a free shipping coupon from Goulet Pens. They've been really cool about that, but it expired January 31st. So anyway, so that was my slip. And, you know, as some of you know, this has been quite an exciting time for me, you know, for pens. And so I kind of was gathering up, you know, my recent, oh my goodness, you know, Wayne sent me the Mont Blanc 145, and I've been writing with that. I still have the Mont Blanc Burgundy in there, and every time I pick the pen up, it's ready to go. No hesitation, no problems. I'm really loving the springy nib on that. It's got a little spring, a little flex to it. So this just feels like a pen that's going to be a forever kind of joy to write with. And then the beautiful Jim Hinze pen with all the swirliness, and it's got a fine nib on it, which has been wonderful. Some of you have gotten IncoWrimo letters from me written with this pen. It's just a joy to look at, you know, and write with. And I know that I can change the nib if I want to get a medium in there too. And then kind of enduring with all of this, I mean, this little TWSBI's up here with the big guys, you know. This TWSBI Eco Clear, I highly recommend this pen. It is so smooth, and it's so reliable, and it's got such a tank to put your ink in. And I love how it looks too, because I love clear demonstrators. I really do. But here, in this case, I've got the 4 pens. The Kaweco Sport is one of my very favorite too. It's so smooth and buttery. It's a medium nib. I went through heck getting it, you know, smoothed out and getting it to where I wanted it in the beginning. But now it's just, I wouldn't trade it for the world now. So at this moment, these are my 5 top pens that I'm just crazy about, you know, just crazy about. And I'll link these, because, you know, Jim now has his website ready too. You too can be the proud owner of a Jim Hinze. But I'll write down what these pens are, because I know I'm going kind of fast here. And I'm probably going to forget things, because I already did the video and messed up, didn't put the crystal in. I said, oh, that can't be, because that'll be 2 videos with no crystal. But before I do that, let's see. So this pen can also use a cartridge. So it came with the items you need for that, and it came with the use and care guide. I've seen an awful lot of videos, so I felt I knew quite a bit. And I just went right in and inked it up, no problems. And I've watched Brian Goulet's video on how to clean it, and I probably watch it again before the first time that I actually do clean it out. But so it came in this nice box, and it's beautiful. Oops, I got some lint on it or something. But it's really beautiful. And you know, it's funny because I toyed around with the idea of getting this same finish with the black, but something kept stopping me. And finally I got it on the computer, and I showed my husband. I said, you know, I think the silver is what is going to really make me happy. Like, it's more me. It's more shiny, not, you know, I don't know. And he's right away, he said, oh yeah, I definitely get that one. And he was so encouraging, because I kept thinking, you know, it's an odd thing for me to spend this much on a pen, even though I love pens. It's the first time to invest this much into a pen, so it's a big deal. It's like going to buy a car, kind of big deal, you know, for me right now. So oh, exciting. So this isn't a review, as you could tell. It's just my excitement. I wanted to share it with you. I wanted to tell you how I'm spending my pen allowance. This is, you know, only once a year that it seems like that it gets that big. But so, how about a crystal? This is the crystal that I went and picked up after I realized, as I ended the other video, oh, I did it again. This is called Blue Chalcedony. Blue Chalcedony. I got this at a little crystal shop here called Solomon's Mine, and I'm going to read you just a little bit about it. Now, it's got very subtle coloring. You know, I thought at first I had the name wrong. Blue, where's the blue? But I don't know if you could see, but it is kind of light blue in there, sort of a very, very subtle blue. And it says, Chalcedony is a nurturing stone that promotes brotherhood and goodwill and enhances group stability. It can be used to assist thought transmission and telepathy. The stone absorbs negative energy and then dissipates it to prevent onward transmission. That's really cool. I would think you would need to clear it often too. In ancient times, chalices would be formed out of chalcedony and lined with silver. They were said to prevent poisoning. Chalcedony brings the mind, body, emotions, and spirit into harmony. That's a strong sentence right there. Chalcedony brings the mind, body, emotions, and spirit into harmony. Instilling feelings of benevolence and generosity, Chalcedony removes hostility and transforms melancholy into joy. Another very strong statement. When you start working with crystals, you really get stunned by all these little things. Chalcedony eases self-doubt and facilitates constructive inward reflection. It creates an open and enthusiastic persona. It absorbs and dissipates negative thoughts, emotions, and bad dreams. So it's a powerful cleanser in the healing department. Fosters maternal instinct and increases, nursing mothers might want this. Improves mineral assimilation and combats mineral buildup. Well, it goes on, and it's got some good stuff here, but that's what it is. It's the Blue Chalcedony. And if I remember right, I believe it was $3, but I haven't been keeping those little slips up as well as I used to. So that's what the crystal is. And I just wanted to say before I close the video that if you haven't gone ahead and entered the contest or the drawing to win the little pens and the handmade items from me, go on over to that video. I'll link it to this one, and make sure you enter. It's open to all of you, even the ones overseas, because I've gotten over my fear of shipping internationally. And so don't miss out on that. I will draw the name after noon on the 28th of February. So that's upcoming. And then the other thing that's upcoming is when I finish with the formal part of NaNoWriMo, I'm going to do a follow-up video, showing all the letters I've received, of course, with addresses covered. And thank you, viewers who have written to me. It's just astounding. It's amazing to me. Such a small world, and there's so many little connections. It's so much fun, and I'll be writing back to you if I haven't already. I can't show them because I haven't covered the addresses on there's a wad that thick of replies to do, because every day I write an original letter and I do 1 or 2 replies, and I've been trying to just go easy on myself, recognizing that I will get the replies written and it doesn't have to be instant. But anyway, don't worry, because I love to write and I have plenty to say, so I'll get to it. And I think that's the video for today. Thank you for sharing in my excitement about this pen. I'm just really happy that I didn't go ahead and say, no, it's too much money. I can see why this pen costs more, than others. It's smooth. It's just so smooth. And that characteristic of not having to deal with a cap is really nice. I'm afraid I'll get spoiled between how smooth it writes and not having to deal with the cap. Oh my goodness, this is a game changer. So anyway, that's my video. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much. And I love and look forward to all the comments and discussion that we have after the videos. So feel free to comment if you want to, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.